Hey, tribe, hey. It's really late or really early. One or the other. But Spirit has a message for you. So, who am I to say no? And this is going to be a lifted reading. I'm just going to smudge my area with some cannabis smoke. Get my book of answers, my crystals. You can have some too. Tarot decks, oracle decks. Ring my angel bell. So tonight's lifted reading is brought to you by brought to you by OG Kush, one of my very favorites. Came in at 24.02% THC. So a fun fact about OG Kush, anything that's cannabis related that's OG, the OG stands for ocean grown. It's not like in rap music what OG stands for. OG stands for ocean grown. So this is ocean grown Kush. And it is available at Better Daze Cannabis Company here in little old Eunice, New Mexico. I have Sugar Shack sessions playing in the background on YouTube. You know I like my reggae. So I pulled some crystals tonight. First, I have my prophecy stone out here, which aids in psychic ability and intuition. So I just kind of, I call it love on it. I just give it some lovin's. I have my tarot deck, which tonight, since it's a lifted reading, we're using the pot tarot cards. I have them butted up against my selenite, cleansing and charging. And the crystals that I pulled out tonight are representative of the Rastafarian flag's colors. So the Rastafarian flag is the colors, there's a certain order. It's green, yellow, red. And the green represents the fertile land of Africa. Gold symbolizes the abundant wealth and prosperity of Africa. And red represents the blood of martyrs and the struggles and sacrifices of the Rastafarian people. So, for green, I chose emerald. Turn the light on. See if that helps any. Move you up a little bit. There, that's better. So for green, I chose emerald. For love and truth, new beginnings, it's associated with the heart chakra, intuition, balance, and resurrection. And this is available for $4. And then for the gold color, or yellow, I chose Yellow Calcite. This cool cobra. That's $8. And Yellow Calcite is associated with optimism and clarity. It boosts self-confidence. And it's linked to the solar plexus chakra, enhancing personal power and motivation. So, Yellow Calcite Cobra for $8. And then for the red, I have Red Jasper out here. And this is a $5 tumble. Red Jasper provides grounding and emotional stability, protection, endurance, creative passions, and stress relief. I do also have a cannabis leaf in Tiger's Eye for $11. Isn't it pretty? And it provides grounding, balance, physical healing, psychic and empathic energy, inner strength, and willpower. So this is a great stone for, like, if you're on a diet or you're trying to quit smoking or give up cokes or whatever it is that you're needing willpower for. This is a great stone to carry with you. And then last, I have another. Oh shit! It didn't break. I have a Green Aventurine cannabis leaf on a glass base. Base is even pretty, isn't it? And this is available for $14. And Green Aventurine is known as the Stone of Opportunity. It brings good fortune and abundance, helps with clear communication, magnifies intentions and manifestations, and it's associated with the heart chakra. So, 14 for the Green Aventurine. Nobody's probably going to see this video tonight. I don't know why, but I get really anxious whenever I know that I'm going to do a reading like this. And I don't, it's the camera part. Like, I can do readings all day long face to face, but then if you get me with a camera on me, I just freeze up. I don't know what my deal is. Silly. So anyways, I screwed off and procrastinated, and now it's late. So like I said earlier, we're going to be using the pot tarot cards. The typical tarot cards consist of the major arcana and then cups, which have to do with emotions, coins or pentacles, which has to do with your finances, your property, tangible assets here on earth. And then swords, which are like your thoughts, ideas, and then your wands are your actions, like starting what it was that you were thinking about. That's a very, very quick rundown of those. But this particular deck doesn't use those. For instance, cups are bongs. Okay. The suit of pentacles or coins is buds. And swords are pipes. And then joints are going to be your wands. I'm having lunch with a friend tomorrow in a neighboring town. We haven't had lunch together in over a year. I'm happy to see her. I have to go see my mom who's in the hospital, but I think she's getting out tomorrow, so well, she thinks she's getting out tomorrow. I'll put it that way. And then I'll be out of town again for the night, I think. Helping a friend out with her son while she works. Just gonna cut the deck. It's a sloppy cut. And I do have my book of answers here. Look at how big it is. I didn't realize it was that big. But these are $1 a question, and or I can incorporate it into like your personal tarot reading for free. So if you just need a quick answer to something, or you just have a couple of questions, that's going to be the way to go, because it's just going to cost you, $1 a question. But if you're needing an in-depth reading, I will incorporate the book of answers for free. What else? Oh, I sold a crystal. The one that I had in the video yesterday, which was the bloodstone airplane or jet. It sold. I was happy about that. It's the person who created like one of the biggest groups that I'm in. There's like 12,000 people in there or something, and she created the group, and she's the one that bought it. So like, I'm trying to be on my game whenever I ship it to her tomorrow. Like, I want it to be, nicely presented whenever she opens the envelope, and I want to make a good impression. Maybe I can become a approved vendor on her page. Holy Spirit, divine angels, past loved ones, what would you have the collective know for their highest and best good tonight? What would you have the collective know for their highest and best good tonight? Okay, so we immediately have 4 cards. Okay, so we have the Strength card. We have the World card. We have the 4 of Joints, which is the 4 of Wands in reverse. And then we also have the 4 of Buds, in reverse. So what I'm seeing is that you have had to be operating like at a higher level. That's what I'm hearing. Higher level. You've been having to operate at a higher level, like work twice as hard, take on, extra hours. You're burning the candle at both ends. But that cycle is going to be completing. Okay? The world card shows up whenever a cycle is being completed before you start a new one. You have to end one before you start the next one. So in order for you to progress, you've got to finish this chapter. And how are we going to do that? With a 4 of joints in reverse. The 4 of wands is like the celebration. It can indicate marriage. But it's like the epitome of the happy time. That's so weird. I just felt like I had something touch my arm. So this is in reverse. I feel like, also with you having the 4 of buds here, which are your coins, in reverse. This is not a time to be celebrating and blowing money. You need to hoard your money right now. Be greedy about it. And your friends may be going out, or you may be, feeling your oats a little bit, but now is not the time. You've put in a lot of hard work with the strength card to fuck it up now. So you need to end that chapter of screwing around. Please, Spirit, is there anything else you'd have the collective know in regards to this reading? Thank you. Page of joints. In reverse. Aren't these cards cute, y'all? They're perfect for lifted readings. So the page of joints, pages bring forth news. Wands, remember, is like things that you're passionate about. It's like your energy. Tell me more about this page of joints in reverse, please. Give me more about this page of joints in reverse. Thank you. Two. Okay, so we have the Queen of Joints in the upright and the 9 of Pipes, which is swords. So we have the 9 of Swords. I feel like the Queen of Joints is you. You need to come at life with a little bit of fire. Because you're lacking in passion right here. The thing that you're going after, you're lacking the passion. You've got the drive, but not the passion. What is your passion? My spirit, why is the 9 of Swords here? Tell me about this 9 of Swords. Why is it here? Okay. Is there anything else you would have the collective know for their highest and best good? Is there anything else you would have the collective know for their highest and best good? All right. Bottom of the deck energy, please. The Hermit. You have been going 90 to nothing. And it's time for you to be introspective and do a spiritual rest. I don't just mean get your rest like sleeping, but you need a spiritual rest too. You need to be introspective, reflective. In order for you to get your passion, you need to heal without dragging other people into your mess. Does that make sense? Like, maybe you were, I don't know, maybe you were dating somebody and you all broke up and then you had a rebound. Don't drag them into your mess whenever you're not healed. That's not fair. Make sure that you are healed and whole before you interject yourself into somebody else's life. I still want to know more about this 9 of Pipes. So I'm going to call in my other deck of cards to kind of give some clarity. Wegovy may cause low blood sugar in people with diabetes, especially if you take medicines for it. Call your prescriber if you experience vision changes, heart racing at rest, or any mental changes. Depression or thoughts of suicide may occur. Side effects of nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea can lead to dehydration, which may cause kidney problems. My phone is stuck on an advertisement on YouTube. Ask your prescriber about Wegovy. Let's see. I'm playing very good music. What do we want to listen to, y'all? Oh, wow. I'm going to go back up to the top and start this playlist over. I mean to do that. This is Iatera. It's called Give Thanks. I love this song. Well, if you're lost and alone, don't worry, 'cause you're already home. I know it's a long, long road, but we're ready to go. Found beauty in the balance in between our highs and the lows. Remember to be watching your spending. So as long as I can sing my song, then I'm ready to go. Spirit saying to check your recurring bills, like signing up for Credit Karma and it costs you $4.99 a month, or like YouTube is $15 a month. Like, if you're not using those things, you need to disconnect them so that they stop charging your bank account. I was told to tell you that. I give thanks for the stuff that you give to me. My love is like an ocean, it ain't got no worries. Y'all like my little manifestation station back there? It's got money in it. And a stick of cinnamon. And I wrote my intentions down. And it's next to my lucky bamboo. Sorry. Okay. Holy Spirit, divine angels, past loved ones. What can you tell me about this 9 of pipes? I want to know more about this 9 of pipes, 9 of swords. Thank you. Okay, so we have the moon in reverse. The number 18 may be of significance to you. Maybe a Pisces. You need to be listening to your intuition. Something is going to be coming unveiled to you, and you need to be mentally clear. Maybe a life path number 9. And then we have the 7 of swords in reverse. Somebody has wronged you, and like they took something. Okay, they need to come clean and confess to you because they're getting caught. So that's where this anxiety is coming from. There's a very anxious feeling with this card. Somebody's going to be coming clean to you, and something is going to become unveiled. Like, it's like lifting the veil up, and all of a sudden you can see clearly. Like the card even says releasing fear and anxiety. I just said that card had a very anxious feeling to it. Can you tell me more about the Seven of Swords, Holy Spirit? Who's getting caught? Who? Thank you. Page of Wands in reverse. Could be a Sagittarius, an Aries, Libra, fire signs. So we have a Seven of Swords here who needs to confess something to you. And all of a sudden, you're going to be able to see the whole picture clearer. You need to release your anxiety, though, about this, and you need to start trusting your intuition. What else can you tell me about this situation, Holy Spirit? Six of Cups in reverse. I call this like the cousin card, like it represents like your childhood, like being like missing your childhood, somebody's going to come to you who's remorseful. The Seven of Swords in reverse. They're thinking about the past with you. It's very sad. Could be a Scorpio. Someone's coming from the past. You guys have memories together. Somebody that you shared memories with in the past. Thank you. Ten of Swords in reverse. There's going to be a reconciliation after they come to you and confess their sin. Intuitively, you're going to be able to feel that energy with them, and you're going to know immediately if it's legit or not. But the Ten of Swords in reverse is like the makeup card. Could be with a Gemini. Holy Spirit, is there anything else you would have the collective know for their highest and best good tonight? Is there anything else you'd like them to know? Okay. Bottom of the deck energy. Oh, okay. Lunar eclipse. Now, this isn't a typical tarot card. It's one that the creator created. But in about 3 months, you're going to go through a deep emotional cleanse. Ah, there it is. You're going to be seeing clearly, just like the moon in reverse. Something's going to be unveiled. There's going to be an ending, just like with the world card. There has to be an ending before a new beginning. You're going to be ascending in about 3 months. This is mid-July, August, September, October. Fallish. You are due for a deep emotional cleanse, and you're going to have an ascent. You're going to ascend. There's going to be an ascension. That's awesome. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations. Kind of jealous. Kind of like to have another one. I know that makes me greedy. Please, Bear, is there anything else you would have the collective know for their highest and best good? Thank you. Now what? Vernal equinox.
I didn't want to be seen as somebody who smoked, so I hid it. I hid myself.
Okay, so the vernal equinox is also one of the cards that the creator created. It's not a typical tarot card. This is saying that within a few days, you're going to have a fresh start. You're going to have an awakening. And it's time. So it's like your due date's coming. You know, you're fixing to birth a new spiritual life. The Magician. I can't make this shit up. You have everything within your power already to make this happen. It's going to give you willpower. We talked about willpower with the tiger's eye. I love when that happens too. Confirmation. Whenever my crystals correspond with my reading. A master manifester. The number 1 may be of significance to you. You're creating your life. That's awesome. Don't be scared. I heard don't be scared. Awfully chatty now, aren't we? Alright, so we've got the 2 of Wands and the Ace of Swords. You're going to have some decisions to make. But you know that already. Because with this new opportunity, you have to decide if you're going to go left or right. You need to start thinking about your future. And the Ace of Swords is here in reverse. Fucking Gemini again. There's going to be some miscommunication, some misinformation, which with the retrograde, we're expecting that already. That's interesting. You may be redirected by spirit. You're going to see a course correction. I think that you're going to start making some plans, and there's some miscommunication somewhere. So just be watchful for that. The Lovers. The number 6 may be of significance to you. Again, it's a Gemini. And Spirit is just laying it all out there for you. Okay, so if you are currently in a relationship already, expect it to deepen. There's going to be some sort of forward motion with it. And if you're not already in a relationship, be open to, oh, thank you, Holy Spirit. Be open to meeting somebody. I'm not saying you have to marry them, but be open to letting somebody in. Okay? Now, on the new moon, which is next week, there's going to be a change in direction. You need to set your intentions like we do during the new moon every month, and a new cycle is going to begin. Holy Spirit, is there anything else you would have the collective know for their highest and best good? 8 of Swords. What is your deal with the freaking Gemini, yo? Again, it's Gemini.